The state rests its case after 8 days of testimony and more than 20 witnesses in the trial in the death of Ahmaud Arbery. One of the prosecution's last witnesses was the medical examiner who conducted Arbery's autopsy. The prosecutors had the doctor describe graphic pictures of Arbery's fatal gunshot wounds. Arbery's mother left the courtroom while the pictures were shown. The medical examiner testified one shot shattered Arbery's ribs and instantly paralyzed his left arm. He says either wound to Arbery's armpit or his torso and wrist would have been fatal. Arbery's mother says she thinks prosecutors presented a strong case.
We are halfway done. It's now time to hear what the defense has, and I'm very eager, very anxious to see what they have as a defense, because clearly Ahmaud was murdered for no apparent reason.
And Wanda Cooper-Jones says she wants to see all 3 defendants take the stand. Tomorrow, William Roddy Bryan's attorney will present his opening statement, the timing of which he specifically requested at the start of trial. And our legal analyst, attorney Latoya Williams-Shelton, has been following this case closely. Today, we asked her about the impact of the medical examiner's testimony.
Are going to have a huge impact on the jury as well. His change in statements, I don't think is going to have a huge impact because I think the state did a good job in drawing that out in the beginning on her direct, that his statement did, or his estimate did change. And then I think he did a good job with explaining to the jury why that was the case and how when he originally provided the first estimate, he hadn't seen the video as of yet.
Now, at the end of the day, we also heard from defendant William Roddy Bryan. He's the person who recorded Arbery's killing with his cell phone. Bryan briefly testified about his time in jail in support of a motion arguing a violation of his right to a speedy trial, which, like all cases, was delayed because of COVID. His attorneys arguing the delay has kept him unfairly confined in a tiny jail cell.
Let me ask you about visitation.
Okay.
As a pretrial detainee in protective custody, do you have any in-person visits with family, friends, ministers?
No.
There's nothing new here for the reconsideration. We've heard about the conditions at the jail, which are what everyone's experiencing out at the Glenn County Jail.
Now, after Bryan's brief testimony, the judge denied the motion, saying it was untimely.